Basic geometrical concepts. In geometry, we start with the smallest entity, which is a point. A point is a dimensionless entity. It has position only. A small dot made by a pencil gives an idea of a point. It is named as by a capital letter such as A, B, C, etc. In the figure, here 2 points, X and A, are shown. Take 2 points P and Q on a paper and then join. This gives the shortest distance between the points P and Q. The joining of P and Q gives a line segment PQ. It has two endpoints P and Q. Also, the distance between the point P and Q is called the length of the line segment PQ. We denote the line segment as PQ or QP. Take a line segment PQ and extend indefinitely in one direction only. It gives us a ray PQ. Clearly, a ray PQ has only one point and no definite length. Ray PQ is denoted as PQ. Note that while naming a ray, we start with the initial point. So, ray PQ is different from ray QP. If we extend the line segment PQ indefinitely in both the directions, we get a line PQ. It is denoted as PQ or QP. Clearly, it has no definite length and no end point. Note that usually we use the term line for the segment. Geometrically, a line segment is different from a line. If two lines have a common point, then they are called intersecting lines. This common point where the lines meet is called their point of intersection. In figure here, PQ and RS meet at X. So, X is the point of intersection of PQ and RS. Let us see how we measure and draw line segments. Suppose we want to measure the given line segment AB. We place the ruler along the line segment AB such that the 0 mark of the scale coincides with A. The position of point B gives the length of AB. So, the length of AB is 4.2 centimeters. Now, let us draw a line segment of length 3.4 centimeters. Place the ruler on the paper and hold it firmly. Mark a point against 0 mark of the ruler and mark another point against the 3.4 centimeters of the ruler. Join these 2 points and name these points as X and Y. This gives the line segment XY or YX, whose length is 3.4 centimeters. Have you ever observed the hands of a clock? The two hands are at different positions at different points of time as they move along a dial. These two hands represents two rays meeting at a point. When two rays have a common endpoint, they form an angle. The two rays forming an angle are called the arms of the angle. The common endpoint is called the vertex of the angle. We measure angles in degrees. To measure an angle, we use an instrument called protractor. It is in the shape of a semicircle. The midpoint of its horizontal edge is called its central point. The angle at the center is divided into 180 equal small divisions. A complete turn around point is divided into 360 equal parts. Each of these parts is called a degree, to be denoted by 1 degree. As we can see, the arms of the angles can take any position, say 30 degrees, 40 degrees, 50 degrees, 75 degrees, 190 degrees, 245 degrees. Depending on the position of the arms, there are different types of angles. Let us learn about them. An angle whose measure is more than 0 degrees and less than 90 degrees is called an acute angle. Acute angles are smaller than other angles. An angle whose measure is 90 degrees is called right angle. Right angles are larger than acute angles. Obtuse angles are greater than right angles. They are greater than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees. What will happen if both the arms of the angle are in an opposite direction? This type of angle that measures 180 degrees is called a straight angle. Let us move the arms of an angle to more than 180 degrees. An angle whose measure is more than 180 degrees and less than 360 degrees is called a reflex angle. What will happen if both the arms of an angle overlap each other? 0 degree, 360 degree. Yes, both are correct. But an angle that measures 0 degree is called zero angle. When the arm takes a complete turn, then an angle of measure 360 degrees is formed. This type of angle is called a complete angle. Let us have a quick review. Acute angle, right angle, obtuse angle, straight angle, reflex angle, zero angle, complete angle. Measurement of an angle. Protractor is a device we usually find in our geometry box. It is the most important tool to measure angles. The protractor looks like the ones shown on the screen. This is called the baseline of the protractor. This is the inner scale and this is the outer scale. This point is called central point of the protractor. How to measure an angle with a protractor? Place the central point of the protractor on the vertex of the angle. Line up one side of the angle with the baseline of the protractor. Where you see the number 0, reach the degrees with the other side crosses the number scale. Take care to read from the right set of numbers. A protractor has two sets of numbers. If you look at the right part of the protractor, you will find set of numbers 0 to 180 degrees. The other set from 180 to 0. Which set you read depends on how you place the protractor. Place it so that one side of the angle lines up with one side of the zeros, and read that set of numbers in the example shown. We lined up the one side of the angle with the zeros of the inner set of numbers. So, to measure the angle, we need to read the inner scale. In the example shown here, we have lined up the one side of the other angle with the zero of the outer set of numbers, which is on the left side. So, to measure the angle, we need to read the outer scale. Constructing an angle using a protractor. For constructing angles of any given measure, B. An acute, an obtuse, or a right angle. The simplest method is by using a protractor. Let us construct an angle 120 degrees. The required steps are as follows. Draw a line segment BC, which is one of the arms of the angle that is to be constructed. Place the protractor with its point O on the point B of the line segment BC. Align OQ along the edge BC. The protractor has two-way markings. We consider the scale which has 0 near the point C for construction. Mark point A next to 120 degrees, marked on the scale. Align OQ along the edge BC. Join points A and B. Angle ABC is equal to 120 degrees and is the required angle. Circle. Let us look at some common words that we can use when we talk about circle. First, there is a center of a circle. All points on a circle are at an equal distance from the center of a circle. In fact, a circle is defined as a closed figure, each of whose points are equidistant from a fixed point within it. Another word to remember, its radius. The distance between center of a circle and any point on it is called its radius. A line segment that joins two points on a circle is called a chord. As you can see, a chord can have many different lengths. Can you guess which is the longest chord? Which is the one which passes through the center? A chord which passes through the center of the circle is called the diameter of a circle. Therefore, diameter is equal to 2 times radius. Any part of a circle is called an arc. An arc that goes half the around a circle is called a semicircle. The length of the boundary of a circle is called its circumference. Let us review a quick recap. Center, radius, chord, diameter, arc, semicircle, circumference. Circle, the interior and the exterior of the circle. What is the interior of a circle? Interior means inside. The interior part of a circle is the part inside the circle. What is the exterior of a circle? Exterior means outside. The exterior part of a circle is the part outside the circle. The interior and the exterior of a circle. Look at the circle. The inner part of a circle is called as the interior part of a circle. The blue shaded part is the interior of the circle. The outer part of the circle is called exterior part of the circle. The red dotted part is the exterior of the circle. There are some points in the inner part of the circle. Points A, B, C are in the interior of the circle. There are some points in the outer part of the circle. L, M, N, O are in the exterior of the circle. Now try to find the points that lie on the circle in its interior and in its exterior. Points on the circle A, C, B. Points in the interior of the circle. Point T, S, P, F. Points in the exterior of the circle. Points O, L, R. Here we have formulas to find diameter and radius. Diameter is equal to 2 times radius and radius is equal to diameter by 2. If the radius of a circle is 4 cm, what is its diameter? Diameter is equal to radius into 2. So 4 centimeters into 2, which is equal to 8 centimeters. If the radius of a circle is 12 centimeters, what is its diameter? Diameter is equal to radius into 2. Substitute the value of radius 12 centimeters. So 12 into 2, 24 centimeters. One more example. The diameter of a circle is 16 centimeters. What is its radius? The formula for radius is equal to diameter by 2. Diameter is 16 by 2, which is equal to 8 centimeters. One more example. If the diameter of a circle is 10 centimeters, what is its radius? Radius is equal to diameter by 2, which is equal to 10 by 2. So, finally, 5 centimeters. Now, let us see how to draw a circle. To draw a circle, we use a compass. A compass has 2 arms, a metal arm and a pencil arm connected by a hinge. Step 1. Keep the metal point of the compass firmly on a fixed point. Step 2. Stretch the arm of the compass that holds the pencil. Step 3. Move the pencil arm around, keeping the metal arm fixed. Look, we have drawn a circle. Now, let us draw one more circle, but this time with a radius of 4.5 centimeters. Step 1. Use a ruler to set the distance between both the arms as 4.5 centimeters. Step 2. Place the point of the compass on a fixed point. Step 3. Move the pencil arm around to draw the circle.